The updated Salesforce Platform Developer I PDI dumps questions of ITPrepare have been available online to help you pass the PDI exam successfully. The Salesforce PDI Guide of ITPrepare is a comprehensive study material that contains real PDI exam dumps questions and answers. It is created by experts in the field who have a deep understanding of the exam objectives and the latest trends in cloud computing. With our updated PDI dumps questions, you can be sure that you are getting the most accurate and up-to-date information about the Salesforce Platform Developer I certification. Question 1. How does the Lightning Component Framework help developers implement solutions faster? A. By providing an agile process with default steps. B. By providing code review standards and processes. C. By providing device awareness for mobile and desktops. D. By providing change history and version control. Answer. C. Question 2. What are two ways a developer can get the status of an anchored job for a class that queuable interface? Choose two answers. A. View the Apex status page. B. View the Apex Flex queue. C. View the Apex jobs page. D. Query the async Apex job object. Answer. A. C. Question 3. A developer has an integer variable called max attempts. The developer needs to ensure that once max attempts is initialized, it preserves its value for the length of the Apex transaction, while being able to share the variable's state between trigger executions. How should the developer declare max attempts to meet these requirements? A. Declare max attempts as a member variable on the trigger definition. B. Declare max attempts as a private static variable on a helper class. C. Declare max attempts as a constant using the static and final keywords. D. Declare max attempts as a variable on a helper class. Answer. C. Question 4. Which three Salesforce resources can be accessed from a Lightning Web Component? Choose three answers. A. SVG resources. B. Third-party web components. C. Content asset files. D. Static resources. E. All external libraries. Answer. A, D, E. Question 5. What are three ways for two developers to execute tests in an org? Choose three answers. A. Metadata apt. B. Bulk API. C. Setup menu. D. Salesforce DX. E. Tooling API. Answer. C, D, E. Question 6. Which two are best practices when it comes to component and application event handling? Choose two. A. Reuse the event logic in a component bundle, by putting the logic in the helper. B. Use component events to communicate actions that should be handled at the application level. C. Handle low-level events in the event handler and re-fire them as higher-level events. D. Try to use application events as opposed to component events. Answer A, C. Question 7. What does the Lightning Component Framework provide to developers? A. Extended governor limits for applications. B. Pre-built component that can be reused. C. Templates to create custom components. D. Support for Classic and Lightning UIS. Answer B. Question 8. Which action causes a before trigger to fire by default for accounts? A. Renaming or replacing picklist. B. Importing data using the data loader and the bulk API. C. Converting leads to contact accounts. D. Updating addresses using the mass address update tool. Answer B. Question 9. In the Lightning UI, where should a developer look to find information about a paused flow interview? A. On the paused row interviews related list for a given record. B. In the paused interviews section of the Apex Flex queue. C. In the system debug log by altering on paused row interview. D. On the paused row interviews component on the home page. Answer B. Question 10. A developer is asked to create a visual force page that lists the contacts owned by the current user. This component will be embedded in a Lightning page. Without writing unnecessary code, which controller should be used for this purpose? A. Standard list controller. B. Standard controller. C. Lightning controller. D. Custom controller. Answer B.